So in this lecture, we are going to focus only on session handler, especially when it comes to vision framework. So at first, just import vision, and let's create a new variable which will be called hand pose request. Okay, so this variable is, like it is called, it will be a request. So every single time when we will have a frame captured from the ARKits or from our back camera, we are going to put that captured image into that request and handle it if it's did found some hands, and if there are some hands, could it deliver to us the coordinations of the thumb and index tip. Okay, so what is important that we can also set it up a bit. Let's put it in the create circle for fingers method. So maximum hand count, I think it's up to 6, but we will just care about one hand at the same time. So yeah, so we are having here a first method which will be from the protocol, and it is called session did update a frame. Yeah, so basically it is called every single frame which is just handled by the ARKit. In ideal world, it will be 60 FPS. So inside, let's create a variable pixel buffer, and in the frame we have a something called captured image. It's, as you can see, it as a captured image from the camera, and also we would like to create a handler which will be an image request handler, and inside there should be a method with the CV pixel. Yes, exactly. Yes, so pixel buffer, and there are no additional options. And next we will just start by like performing a request. But before we do this, we need to call it not from the main thread, because the vision is going to do some hard calculations and so on. So we would like to avoid this kind of stuff on main thread to not block the UI. So let's start a global system queue, and let's make this as a sync action, because we would like to be like if you are moving the hand with your fingers, you want to have this this constant change, and not like one task was performed before another one from the future. So we'd like to avoid this kind of situation, and we want to avoid also retain cycles. So let's make it a week, and we are going to catch some errors if it will be there. If there will be some errors, we will just print issues that error performing. Yes, and inside here we will create a new function below. Let's call it perform request, and we will pass a handler, which is an image request handler, and yeah, this method can throw some error, so we can just fill it here, perform request, pass the handler, and inside here we are going to perform the request. And this is very important that we are like already doing it in the background. So that's very important. And yes, so here we will use our hand post request, which we created here. And it's a synchronous task, so it will just wait here. And after that, let's do the observation. So let's create a conditional variable observation, which will be hand post request results first. Yes, exactly this one. Also, we would like to create a joint points, because we are like only relying on the fingertip, not the whole finger. If I recall correctly, each finger has like 3 different joint positions, so we're like focusing only on the top one. So that's why we would like to extract from here, from the observation, recognized points. And yeah, here we will just pass that we are like want to have all. That was the typo here. All right, so we need to go back to the main queue. So we have gathered the joint points. We already extracted what was needed from the captured image. So let's get back to the main to the main thread. Of course, let's avoid any written cycles. And yes, also we should have here else. So the idea is that in here we are going to call methods which will be unhiding the green circles. But if there is no hand on the captured image, that means we would like to hide the circles. So that's why if there is no observation, that means that thumb must be hidden, and also index tip view must be also hidden. All right, so let's go below and create another function, which will be called update fingertip positions. And we are going to pass our found joint points. Okay, so that means that I need to, let's check it quickly. So this way, update finger joint points. Yes, I would like to have this type passed. So I will check here, copy that, and put it here. Okay, that's nice. So if let joint point, so we're going here in this method, extract what we need. So we have passed all found joint points. We want to just get from it our thumb tip and index tip. So first let's take care of the thumb tip. As you can see here, we have there is documentation on the on Vision what each of them are meaning, but we are focusing on the thumb tip. And yes, so below our last method for that lecture is obtain joint point and update position, because we want to update on the screen the green dots where joints are. So in our example, in our app, would be thumb tip and index tip. So here I will just right now pass only one joint point, which will be the recognized point. And also we would like to we don't want to repeat ourselves, so I don't want to create each method for updating the position for the thumb and for the index. We should just like in one method should be also possible to modify each of the tip view. So here I will just pass a UI view, which will be referring to the specific thumb or index. All right, so let's open this method and let's go back here. We would just like to call here this method, so joint point. So in our example, maybe let's call it a thumb tip point. And here we will just pass thumb tip view. Also, if there is no such a joint point in our received joint points, that means that we need to also hide this thumb representation of our thumb tip on the screen. And basically we need to do the similar thing with the index tip. So let's type index tip point. And yeah, we did also call the same, so index tip point, and be careful here, you need to pass here index tip view, not the thumb tip view. And in another situation, of course, we would like to hide it. All right, so that is the moment that we would like to create some extensions. We're going to do some conversion from the vision points to the viewpoints, and for that we would like to create a new empty file. Let's call it ARKit extensions, or maybe it would be better CG point extensions. We're creating this function. Let's remove the comments. Let's import vision. Yeah, so a short explanation. Basically, this is a method which will, because in vision every point is a normalized one, so it's like between 0 and 1, a floating point. And of course the frame size in our UI view is not 0 to 1, so basically we just would like to multiply the normalized point with the width and height accordingly. So we can go back to session handler, and here what you need to do is have this method called. So let's create a variable screen finger tip point and convert from the joint point. There is a variable location, and the frame size, which will be in our situation, just let's pass the bounds size. All right, so here we have already like converted. We know the position of the specific tip point, and also it's already converted to our screen size. So we can call our view, and we can change the position of our tip. And of course, we would like to unhide it. Okay, looks like it's all fine. I need to just fix those. All right, looks like everything looks fine. So let me just start the app. Yes, so we saw a green dot at the beginning, and let's look how it is working. Okay, looks like there is some problem. It doesn't really following my. It's actually moving, but for some reason it's rotated wrong. So let's check the code. All right, so I think we introduce here a thumb tip, index tip. We've passed it here. So let me think what is wrong. So I have found an issue. The issue was connected with the image request handler. I forgot about on orientation. With this, we the points in the vision and the coordination space in vision is a bit different. So let's rerun it, and I guess that should resolve an issue, and our application should right now track correctly our thumb tip and index tip. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. All right. So in next lecture, we are going to start implementing even more two-session handler, and also we will touch a bit also still a vision framework. See you there.